Hi everyone, this is going to be interesting today. I'm doing a new artist for my channel. I'm not saying I haven't heard him before because I've heard select tracks here and there from himself, and I think I've heard a couple Porcupine Tree tracks too. I have an idea who he is, and I'm not completely new to him. There's so many things that I do not know about him. Practically, it's like a whole new artist in a way. Yeah, but he originally was with Porcupine Tree. I'm 99% sure that's what he started off as. I don't know genres. I don't always classify the specific genres, but I do know that the soundscape reminds me of Radiohead a lot. That's just a personal thing, but I think there is actually a very good resemblance. And Radiohead is one of my favorite bands. And I know Steven Wilson is not a... I'm not saying, oh, they're duplicates or somebody copied off of each other. No, that's not the case. This is going to be a... But I'm very interested. I think he's creative. I think he's very... he really feels the piece, and it's not your traditional music. So yeah, I'm going to be doing Steven Wilson, and this is somebody that I just did not know when to insert into the channel because I was busy. But in order to expand my channel, I have to also do some other stuff, so this is a time to start. He released a new album, and it was not completely recently, but recently still. And I heard a couple of the tracks on there. I liked him. I just know that many people wouldn't recommend me starting off on that gallery of albums because I think he has a ton. The Raven That Refused to Sing, I believe that's also a track on the album probably because I think it's a track. Yeah, that looks like a good album to start off on. I'll check what year it's out to. I'm probably not starting exactly in the right place, but always let me know because this isn't just a one-time thing with Steven Wilson. Unless I completely don't like it, and I don't think that's going to be the case. It is called The Raven That Refuses to Sing and Other Stories. 2013. I don't know what to expect 100%, but I do know the area he's going to hit at. 54 minutes will definitely be a two-parter because 54 minutes is a lot to do on one take. But it won't be too long for part 2. I'm interested. I'm very curious about his sound. And if I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm going to tell you. If I like it, I'm going to tell you honestly. Everything's honest. I did expect to see longer length tracks, but 12 minutes to start the album. Oh boy, this is going to be... We're going to do this in 2 parts. Only 3 tracks in 1 part. What are you... You're kidding me? Well, I'll definitely get to the second part faster now. That'll be easier to edit. I've heard The Raven That Refused to Sing, but I did not listen to it close enough to really remember. Really. Analysis at the end of what I think of each song and the album, and at the full end of the album, after if I do 2 parts or 1 part, I'll give the score. In this case, the second part will have the score for the album. Yeah. Not sure if I expected that. That's a cool guitar tone, mixing it with that bass. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. I expect a lot of instrumental sections. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. Blue. Unique. I like this a lot. Ooh, that's a heavy vocal package there. I really like the bass tone. You don't hear this often. This tone is not in most music. This is something that like feels heavier with some of the instruments like this bass. It feels like it'd be really heavy. Album cover's very cool. I like it. I don't know if this is what I thought I was gonna hear. Again, this is just showing I don't really know much about Steven Wilson in reality. Ooh, I like this. Nice. Really cool chord progression that goes down. Okay, probably a different section. Ooh. Almost a Pink Floyd. This is like a good quality mix, I think, but it almost has the Pink Floyd. It almost has this older feel to it and the mix, where the guitar is placed in the right ear, for example. Yeah, I definitely feel vibes of older mixes, like Pink Floyd. Voice over the guitar. This is something I'm gonna have to listen to the lyrics and really dig at the meaning. I like that. A lot of interest left in the music. Something to dig for after. I love the harmony-ish thing on the vocals in the background. They speak of things he'll never know. Where's this going? It's engaging. It's really engaging. Interestingly, I feel like normal context stuff like this may not be as engaging, but he's doing a good job. There's I felt like something was sweeping in the back, some synth or something. But yeah, this is really good. There's certain melodies popping up like in the piano right now. I love the tone on this grand piano. Very sparkly in a way. Bright. You can hear that this music feels like it belongs in years ago. It's very influenced by this. You would not hear this nowadays from a newer artist often. Okay, we're back, or we're going to a third section. Nice chord change. The chords are really nice on this album. You just get lost in a song like this. The dissonance there is in certain parts of the song just really make those lofts hit really hard. Gives a lot of tension. Drums aren't too intrusive. It's letting the piece speak. Sonically, a little more atmosphere. I like this guitar tone. Cool. I mean, this is very different. I don't think I'm completely like what's going on, but oh, it's executed so well. That piano is off somewhere in the right ear. And then you got the guitar solo in the back left. It's so good. flute on the guitar line. At least in the first part. Cool. There we go again with that descending chord thing. Whew. There's a difference, you know. I feel like he's his own very different project from anyone else. I really like the mood of his pieces. It's like something that is has a darker feel to it, but it's also at the same time has some uplifting elements to it. It's very interesting. It's a lot of mixed things in it. I really like just all the details in that piece. We had a guitar solo and this piano lick going at the same time in two different ears, or the way the drums were placed where it didn't intrude on the sound, or the way his vocals sometimes were packed with the harmonies, and there's some dissonance in those too that done really well. And even though I can't pick out what he fully said and I can't piece anything together what he said, what I can do is I can get the feel of the song, and I definitely feel what he was going for there. I really like that. It's not a mood you can just pin down and say it's this. It's something more deeper inside, and that's truly how I view a lot of music. It's hard to pin down where, you know, the feeling of the piece like that. You don't. What I can say is it's really good to listen to. It really has a mood and a soundscape. I was impressed by that. Whoever disliked that song is probably not accustomed to that soundscape. I'll pretty much be honest there, because that was really done well. We're gonna go for a still 7+ minute track, 7:37, so about 7.5 minutes, but shorter. Drive Home. I don't think I heard this that well, if I did. That's one of the best moments of music I ever had heard. The guitar and the piano like that. Oh, I'm a big fan of that. Vocals are dry. I like that. Oh, this is my style. This is really much my style. That resolve. Ooh. I love that. Feels like almost like an augmented thing going back to the major 7 chord, I think. I don't know. Like the double vocals now for more of a chorus feel a part of the song. Ooh. Heard some of those lyrics. That was the vocals are so dry in this part. Oh, resolve, please. That chord right there is just, it's perfect. Nice. You need to clear away all the jets in your brain and face the truth. The sweet rock. Oh, so beautiful. It keeps going up. Oh my goodness. It feels like the piece was gonna end there. Oh my goodness. This is so different with the track length for me though. This is cool. Guitar solo. Almost feels like a, I don't know. This is just different. Definitely, that reminds me of Pink Floyd's guitar in Hey You. Very similar tone. Wonder if they're using the same guitar. I don't know I know guitar basic stuff in certain brands, but I'm not an expert, so. But definitely on ear-wise, I picked that up. It sounds familiar. Solo on this. These are some of the best styles of guitar solos. This might be one of my favorites, being honest. And with the chord progressions. It brings out the drive home part. What are we doing? I was about to hit some other dimension there. I was like, I don't want to say too much because again, this is only 2 tracks of his discography, even though I've heard some small snippets of stuff from him. This is talent. This is very much talented. This is very much a musical mind. This is what a musical mind is. I had an expectation of him being near this good. This is really just seeing it in action right now is pretty amazing. I've been waiting to react to him, but I want to do it on channel. When I finally got time to do it, and I wasn't about to do it, I was about to do something else, but wow, Steven Wilson is killing it. We got one more track. We got the Holy Drinker, which is interesting track name. 10 minutes, 13 seconds. This will be the final track. Hopefully copyrights won't be an issue because this is Steven Wilson, or copyrights will be an issue because the tracks are so long. And I'm going to put a lot of track content in there. So I'm going to talk a little bit more just to buffer it out. But I do have some more things to say on that song. The guitars, it was a really nice guitar solo. Really, really elevated the piece, and it really closed out really well. For the second, I was wondering if they were going to like take it up tempo and be a little bit more heavier. But it was just for a moment, so that's very interesting. That was pretty cool. I wasn't sure what to expect that moment. The chord progressions and the meaning behind his songs, I know I didn't pick up everything, but I have ideas of what he's saying on this track particularly. You know, being called Drive Home, I just think if somebody's saying that in general, and the way he said it, it's almost like more of a peaceful thing, you know. I really feel like it's a very calming song. It's a very calming song. Yeah, it's just, this is a pretty good. For these long of a tracks, for me to be this engaged too is pretty crazy. I can be engaged for like 13 minutes, but like, I'm really liking this, and I'm not really going kind of complain about track length. I think even though 13, I feel like it could have been 2 different tracks at least. I think it being together is no big deal though. It's him putting in 1 track. I think they all told the same story in that 1 track, so. But yeah, we're gonna continue. The last song of this half. Only track 3, but it's the last song of this half. And if this isn't the first album I should have listened to first, I'm happy I listened to this first. This is some cool stuff. I really like it. Good way to use dissonance. It's very ping pong effect on this guitar. sound. Giving me the track vibes track 1. So we're back kind of at this feel right now of the album. I guess it's guitar. It's like barely guitar, but it's so synthy sounding. Unless it's not guitar, I'm just... Oh, boy. Ooh, that picked up. I think it did for a second. He really is teasing me, isn't he? That's a pretty complex chord progression. Dude, again, nice. A good use of repetition, because that chord progression is so complex. When you repeat it though, it starts to become really cool. Drums fit really well in these pieces. It's really fitting well. That's just one part of where it's so intricate. There's just small sections like that that really make the piece really unique. Interesting topic. I really like this so far. I wonder what they're gonna go with it, but it's a very good first half of the song. Ooh, a lot to pick apart in the song. Now we got Flute back. I think it came in earlier, but it's really becoming prominent. Yeah, almost feeling like a jam session, as I said in the first track. Gives me those vibes. A lot of taking in the first listen. Wow. Seems like an alternate section. Or the second part. Almost like a howling wind type sound. Atmospheric for sure. Very soft vocals here. Well, you can hear the breathing. That is some very thick guitar sound. That's heavy. Like I'm changing the chord progression on 4. And letting it be a 3-5, so just 4 beats, 4 beats. He's doing a great job constructing his pieces sonically, all these ideas. Yeah, and it releases into the wind again. Howling. Boy, that creates an atmosphere, doesn't it? Well, that's the first half of the album. Even though it's only 3 tracks, it felt like, literally, it did feel, how much is this? Like 30 minutes worth of content of music. So my mind's like, whew, that's a lot of content taken. In a good way. There was just so much to peel away where it's just going to take listen after listen after listen after listen, and it's going to go on for a month just on this particular album possibly, because there's more songs to it. The Watchmaker, the Pin Drop, The Watchmaker, and The Ribbon That Fuse Was Seeing, which is about a little shorter than this half, but balancing it. I've never seen an album also that has this long tracks, as I said. Very long tracks on it. Anything over 6 minutes is really long. Even over 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes is the mark where it really becomes a long song. And this is definitely surpassing us. The shortest track on here was over 7 minutes, 37, I think. But anyways, in terms of the most important thing, sonically, this is a very strong album at creating the atmospheres. I feel like there's messages in here that need to be digged at. You can let me know backgrounds of this band. Please let me know backgrounds about any background on Steven Wilson, anything about the album. Yeah, fill me in, let me know. Tell me what you think of this album. Tell me anything, honestly, about it. I'm going to be doing more of his stuff. This confirms it 100%. And we can do live performances of him. I know he has some good stuff, I'm sure, of him doing live stuff. I'm good with that too. The second half will be coming out soon. A huge thumbs up. I think I said mostly what I want to say during the song, but I want to really want to see what the story is about the album too. I like the album name. Collection of songs too, with that The Raven That Refused to Sing. Very cool album. I'm not gonna give a score now, but this is a great album right now. Just letting you know, this is very good. Please subscribe to see more content on this band, and you can always suggest stuff. You can recommend me other artists as well, even though I might not guarantee get to every single one because there's many recommendations. It's worth putting on there because there's a decent chance enough where I will look at the message for sure, and then definitely at least do something by that person. I think it just win is more the question. But thanks for watching, and have a great day.